fall default challenge. So I think today it's not too hard. We don't have too many things to solve the problem. Maybe it's related with the permission and for execution of script, best script, I think so. So yeah, let's do that together. Just follow step by step. Okay, now we go into the terminal, and here's some instructions. Yeah, we need to raise with an attention. Yeah, to capturing some key points here. Okay, all right. So before we go, I think I should go to mermaid green. All right. Okay, mermaid diagrams. Alright, okay. So we will read some instructions here. In a bid to automate backup processes that is Fusion Corp industry, as long as admin has developed a new batch script name. So batch script name is xfusioncorp.sh. So that's the file name we need to memorize. Okay, base automation anyway. So when the script has been distributed, meaning the script has been delivered, the script has been transferred or installed, set up with in all necessary servers. Now we have for this slide we have 3 server, F server 1 and F server 2 and F server 3. But here one problem is the script file lacks executable permissions. This is the problem. So without having permissions for execution, it might be wrong. Maybe some things does not work properly. That's why we need to fix it. So on which server we need to think. We need to ask a question. That on which server? So the servers is F server 3, not F server 1, not F server 2. We need to go there because F server 1 and F server 2 will. Okay, that's alright. That's alright. Okay. Now we need to fix on F server 3. So we need to go to F server 3. Okay, that's is one of the key points. And another one is our task is to grant executable permissions to the 10 execution called the sh file. This script file we have to get a permission. For that we have to get something to be executable, right? Alright. So even more than that, another thing is ensure that all users have the capability to execute it. So what does it mean, all user? Here it means all user. It is mentioned as all user. What does it mean, all user? Have the capability, have the chance to execute it, this file. What does it mean? So okay, for this complex thing, I want to explain something with some illustration here. In Linux administrations, we have 3 types of users you can think of like. So who are they? So here we're gonna have user or owner. This is a kind of user, a sort of user. Another one is group users. Another one is others user. This is so in fact we have 3 types of user. We always remember. It's very kind of part of Linux administration, right? So we have user or owner. This is one type of user, and another is G. So U means user, G means group, O means others. So we have 3 kinds of users, and for all of those users, we can say it like A. A means for all. So U plus G plus O. So for generally we can write all users by writing the alphabet A. This is all users mean. So that's why here all users mean, right? That mean A, right? Okay. So here, so for giving permission, we have 3 types of permission here. For reading is R. For writing it is W. For execution is X. That's all we need to know. So for giving permission, we have to use operators. So what are they? So for add permission, we have to use plus sign. For remove permission, to remove permission, we have to use minus sign subtraction. And for set it constantly or exactly its permission, we will use equal signs. So that's what we need to know. This is called kind of like chmod command structure. That long form is change mood. So here you can type chmod long form in Linux. So here that means chmod means change mood. We will change the mood. Yeah, alright. So before we so this problem, we need to know this at least, right? So we will have the permission. We need to know permission. What are they? What are the operators? What are user types? Stuff like that. Okay, we got it. So the first step we will go to add server 3. So add server 3 username in banner, right? You can, if you don't know, you can click there, and then you will find this add server 3 username in banner. Hostname is step03, and password is bgrade, right? So I will copy password and I will go there. PP03. Alright, so yes. Okay, so I will paste the password right there. Alright, now we go to the app server 3. Now we are on to the apps on the app server 3. Alright, so if you want to give the system user, if you want to be the system as a system user, you will change the sudo su. Okay, alright. So and the next step is we can check it out here. If now we arrive on app server 3, we can check the script find is it or not. So we can check with ls-l. So we check ls-l. This means listing the find. So where the find pathway? This is the find pathway, right? So I will get there. So here the find is existing, right? Already existed. So here, but the find does not have any permission. That's a problem. That's the challenge we need to solve. Alright, so how do we get the permission? I already explained you here. Through using this stuff, we're gonna get the permission, right? So okay, we will get a permission. So we will use sudo, it means super user do. For giving permission, I will use chmod. This means change mood. So for giving permission, for what? For execution, right? So where will we give that? For execution permission for what user, for who users, for what kind of user, for all users. That means all. So for all we use a for all, right? So so for adding permission we use plus sign. So for execution here we're gonna use x, right? So I will use is for which find, to which find, to this find. So I will copy that. So we will paste this password again. Okay, alright. So we will check again the find. We will check the find again. Now this bash script find has permissions for execution. But here you need to know that for execution we cannot do easily. We cannot do directly, because even if that find does not have a free permission, it cannot be executed. That's what we need to know. So I think we can check it, but it's gonna be fail, because the find are not executed. The find cannot be executed directly, just only having execution permission. Yeah, the only thing we have to do is to get execution permission. But here one more problem is the find does not have free permission. In order to be executable, we need to make the find to be readable. There's one more thing, one more challenge. So another thing is we have to give again the read permission. So how do we give? So we will use sudo again, chmod. So for every user, for all users, so we will get the read permission, right? So I will use for all A plus read permission is read for R, right? R for reading, so that's why we're gonna use R. So which find this find, right? So to this find, so we will check the find permissions again, ls minor l. So this time every user type has read permission and execution permission, right? So now we are ready to text it. So we're trying to click the check button and confirm it. Yeah, now we succeeded. So I think you guys understand what I explained. So thanks for watching. See you in the next video. We'll start here, start the lab. Right. We issue phase.